Right now, police are searching for an armed and dangerous man who shot a San Diego police officer in the arm. Tonight, that officer remains at Scripps Mercy Hospital in Hillcrest and is expected to be okay. Thank you so much for joining us. I am Wale Aliyu. We will check in with my co-anchor, Kimberly Hunt, in a few minutes, but we begin with the manhunt for the shooter near University Avenue and 52nd Street in Chollas Creek. That's where we find ABC 10 News reporter Austin Gravish. Austin, I know police gave you an update in the last hour. What are we learning?
Good evening, Wale. We learned that man is actually in custody, but it's not yet clear if that is indeed the shooter, which is why you see such a massive police response behind me here. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but there is a helicopter circling above me. It has been flying above all day. This manhunt is very much in full force. Now, I am told, Wale, that this shooting this morning triggered a county-wide response from all San Diego law enforcement agencies. And this all started just before 11:10 when an officer with the San Diego Police Department was shot in the arm. Police say that officer has been on the force for about a year and he was pulling over a stolen truck. Now, when that happened, the driver fled on foot and then a shooting happened at a nearby apartment building. Again, that officer being shot in the arm. Now, residents in this area have been asked to shelter in place, and earlier today, schools in the area were put into lockdown. SWAT officers are here, and there's also crisis negotiators just behind me in case this turns into some kind of a standoff situation. I was able to speak to a witness who was here, Wale, this morning when all of this started. Take a listen.
Around 11 o'clock, there were two loud bangs that I thought it was like a crate falling, but we assumed later it was gunshots.
So we now know a police officer was shot. How does it feel knowing that?
Yeah, it's horrible. The shots, I didn't hear anyone screaming or anything. It was just like two shots about like a couple seconds apart.
Tonight, residents are being asked to shelter in place. The police are also asking people who live in this neighborhood to check doorbell cameras, any surveillance cameras they may have. Specifically, are being asked, Wale, to look for a bald man in his 20s or 30s. That is the description of this shooter. Reporting live, Austin Gravish, ABC 10 News.
Not a lot right now, but we'll take a bald man in his 20s and 30s. Thank you, Austin. Well, ABC 10 News will continue to stay on top of this story and bring you updates on 10news.com or our free mobile app.